Okay. Hi, Ti. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, honey?
Not much. Not much. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I can't complain.
That's good. So I wanted to kind of start off by just asking you, well, saying congratulations to you. You're becoming a grandparent for the first time. What will you have your grandchild call you?
Big dog.
Big dog. That's
Yeah,
funny.
big dog.
Okay, and I also
Big
wanted to
dog.
ask you for my second question. On your paper trail, project, in the intro, you have the 56 bars list. You mentioned people like Andre 3K, Big, Jay Z, UGK, Scarface, Machiavelli, Wayne, Common, Kanye, Lupe. Since then, has anyone dropped off of that list for you, or have you added any new people to that list?
No, I don't think nobody dropped off the list. Yeah, I think there have been several people added on. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, um, NBA YoungBoy,
Mhm.
uh, Thugger,
Nice.
Future, um, 21, Lil Baby. I think YBN Corday. Um, it's a nigga at the West Coast, man. Named what's his name? Buddy.
Okay.
It's another dude now. I think his name W.S. Boogie, if I ain't mistaken.
Hmm.
Um, Joyner Lucas. He dope as shit. Man, there's so many, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's a bunch of dope artists, lyricists, and just a lot of amazing creatives.
Hmm.
Hey
Just
Tip,
one question.
What's up, Miss Shirley?
how are you?
All right, what's the little puppy name?
His name is Slim.
All right, Slim.
I love it. Okay, hold on. How important is getting a high position on Spotify's new Music Friday playlist?
As I've become aware, as I've been made aware, it's extremely important, and I appreciate Spotify for for all the placements on all the playlists that they've and as well as all of the other DSPs. Everybody's kind of been just very supportive and highly receptive of this project that we just put out to Libra. So I really do truly appreciate it.
I ranted that the other night. Can I squeeze in one more question? Do you feel colorism is prevalent within the hip hop industry, specifically amongst female rappers and their success?
I mean, I think that anytime you dealing with people and their opinion, right? When you have to, I guess, let someone else's opinion uh, dictate or determine whether or not you're going to be eligible for an opportunity. People's opinion are going to sway different ways. Some people like tall girls, some people rather short girls, some people like thick girls, some people like thin girls, some people like natural hair, some people like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to depend on the people who are issuing those opinions. Um, but I mean, I think it's at a case by case basis. I think it exists in every industry because it's the free will of opinion that's judging and determining whether or not these beautiful young ladies will have the opportunities that are available out there. Thank you, Miss Shirley.
Hi there.
What going on? Your name Tori.
Yeah, my name is Tori. Nice to meet you.
What's happening, Tori? What the deal is? What we doing?
All right, I got a couple questions for you. As he mentioned, I'm with BT Social. So my first question is a two-part. What does hip hop mean to you, and how do you embody hip hop?
Man, hip hop means culture. All aspects of the lives of people who represent hip hop is from top to bottom. There is no, it's not a monolithic kind of thing. It's expansive. Whether it's the things we wear, the way we talk, the way we walk, the music we listen to, the food we eat, is the weed we smoke. You know what I mean? The like the beverages we drink. Every aspect of hip hop exists in the lives of those of us that represent hip hop. Every aspect, everything we do it in the name of hip hop. You know what I mean? And it has saved our lives, so many lives, created so many pathways to create new, more acceptable standards of living for so many people.
That's what's up. So
how do I embody it? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I already answered that. How I embody it is with everything I do. With everything, inhaling and exhaling is done in the name of hip hop.
Perfect. One more question. So we're celebrating 15 years of Hip Hop Awards at BET this year. You've been no stranger to the stage. You kind of touched on this earlier, but what has been your favorite moment from Hip Hop Awards past?
Man, my favorite moment. Well, I pointed out my most memorable moment. I don't know if that's necessarily my favorite. Man, to be honest with you, man, all other moments to me pale in comparison to that. That is the most prominent. When I think Hip Hop Award, I think about the day I got locked up. I ain't even gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? However, it's bittersweet because it's extremely positive. There are extremely positive memories associated with that, because I just remember how supported and uplifted I felt seeing, you know, them continue on with my performance in my absence, and seeing, you know, just the way that Buster and everybody who was involved with the performance, just seeing how, you know, they kind of just filled in for me, and how the network just, you know, they ain't just back up off of you like people usually do when you know what I'm saying, when you find yourself in facing adversity. It was just a huge amount of support, and BET has always like been real solid with me. You know what I mean? So, I have nothing but love and respect.
Perfect. Those are my only questions. Thank you so much.
This is R&B. Hello.
What's up, T.I.? It's Indie B.
I need to cut the lights down, light a candle, play some smooth music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hello, I welcome you to This is R&B. I want to, everybody, if you got somebody you love in your life, I want to send a shout out. Call 1-800. This is R&B. Keep it smooth on the tunes.
Oh, right up, please.
You say
we're so excited to be here with you today.
It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure.
You're always repping Atlanta hard, making them proud. Your 11th album, Libra, was a reminder of that. I'm not gonna hold you. That Pardon featuring Lil Baby is a straight banger. What was your motive behind featuring younger Atlanta artists such as Young Thug, Lil Baby, and 21 Savage? And like, what do you want people to take away from the album?
Well, I mean, okay, I don't think that I don't think in my place or position to tell people what to take away from the album. You know what I mean? I don't think they're my place or position. Whatever your experience is, that's unique to you. And I feel like that's something that I should leave to the people. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't tell them what they should be taking away. Just as long as they allow themselves to be, you know, I guess, moved some kind of way, just as long as they feel something, because that's what music is about. And as long as it can be the soundtrack for your life. And that's the reason I wanted to collaborate with all of the artists, you know, from OGs to the youngsters. But working with Thug is always a blast. Lil Baby, I think, you know, he kind of represents today what I represented then. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who comes from the hustle, you know, has the background, has the capabilities, however, recognizes, you know, the benefits of a brighter side of life. You know what I mean? So that was, you know, for us to collaborate, it's kind of like people was like, hey man, when are they gonna work together? And I always, you know, I rock with Dog. However, I have an equal amount of admiration for the legend that is Snoop Dogg, and us having an opportunity to work together, as well as the legend that is Jadakiss, and for us to have an opportunity to work together. You know, I feel like I'm kind of like I'm the bridge. You know, I'm the guy who's standing in the middle, who understands the importance of Method Man and Snoop and Rakim and Buster, and you know what I'm saying? I understand what that is, Wu-Tang, but I also understand the importance of Lil Baby and Gunna and Savage and you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like I bridge that gap. So I felt that, you know, I had an opportunity with this project to bring, you know, both generations together. I made a boo-boo. So so I feel like it was a perfect opportunity to do that, and I'm glad that, you know, it's being received as well as it is.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. All right, well look, right, what about In Style Atlanta, Shayla Ray?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what going on, sis? Yeah.
I interviewed you before. My first question is about Rhythm and Flow. Is there going to be another Rhythm and Flow? It's such an amazing show.
You know, the pandemic aside, you dig? Nah, man, we were set to do season 2. We was about to start filming. And then, you know what I'm saying, the COVID-19 of it all. You know what I mean? It halted the progress. However, our delay is not a deny. You know what I mean? Everybody signed up to come back.
That's amazing. We're excited for that. And I have one more question. You're such a family man. You know, that's
Okay.
what we know you as. That's what we've seen your family as. How was it doing a record with your son?
Man, it was phenomenal with 2 of my sons.
2 of your sons, yeah.
Because Messiah produced the track. So that's officially my favorite song. So all of you outlets, because y'all always ask me, hey man, what's your favorite song that you've ever done? What's your favorite album? And I never have an answer. I always tell you they all like my children and they represent different parts of my life. But now I can honestly say Family Connect is my favorite song that I've ever made. And The Libra is my favorite album.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, T.I. You know we love you.
Man, love y'all, man. Take it light.
Always.
What's happening?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm fucking with the help.
Thank you. Took a long time to do it. Santana over here at Hip Hop Weekly. It's an honor to be speaking with you for the very, very first time. Like, I love your music, been a big fan for a very, very long time. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So you are a legend in the industry. Everyone will literally stop and listen to you speak. With everything that has been going on surrounding around 2020, from the loss of Kobe to the killing of George Floyd to the verdict of Breonna Taylor, to now everything that's going on over in Nigeria. What encouraging words will you give to those who are losing their family, losing their friends, even injured or even going through emotional trauma at this time?
I would urge you to be quiet and still. Listen to the voice inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be moved by the noise of the outside world. You gotta kind of like get to a more centered space and trust the process of the universe. You dig what I'm saying? It's a tumultuous time. But I think we gotta trust in purpose. And the earth has a purpose. There's a time and a place for everything. I think we're in the midst of an evolution and a revolution. You know what I mean? I feel like if you look back, man, in the history of humanity, empires have fallen because they fought against change. You know what I mean? From the Romans to the Egyptians, you know, the Mayans. You dig what I'm saying? Everyone that fought against change is inevitable. Life is nothing but a series of adjustments. You know what I mean? That's collectively and individually. You know, we born and we begin to adjust, And when we stop adjusting, we start dying. So all this stuff that we're experiencing, from even, even the atrocities that are happening in Nigeria with SARS, which my heart and all of my thoughts go out to them. But all of the stuff, to the white supremacy shit that you see here, all of this shit, man, is negative energy, basically. And the universe will rid itself of the negative energy. Negative energy always cancels itself out some kind of way. That shit always find a way to throw itself in the trash. So all we have to do is kind of just show up every day that we're alive and apply more faith than fear, and let that guide our footsteps, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work itself out.
Long time no see.
Yes, indeed. You dig what I'm saying?
Who thought we would see each other so expeditiously?
Expeditiously, here we are, right back in front of each other again.
I know. T.I., so since the last time I spoke to you, literally a couple days ago, literally like yesterday, in 24 hours, now you are trending everywhere, and all my followers DM'd me because, of course, I teased the fact that I was going to be talking to you again. Right. So they want to ask me, they're calling this P-Gate. They want to know what's going on with the song and Drake and unfollowing. Can you give me some insight on this?
Well, first of all, man, I can't, I don't know, I can't speak to like the purpose from the unfollowing. That's something you have to ask him. I don't know. But what I can say is there was no malicious intent, and I was not in any way making an attempt to weaponize the moment. And when it had been weaponized before, I shut it down from my perspective. However, my homeboy had died, and my homeboy no longer with us, right? So the song and that we're speaking about is me memorializing or kind of painting the picture of all the extremities, from what extremes to the next we experienced and encountered together as him being my best friend. And that's just kind of something that unintentionally happened, but it was an extremity. And if you listen to the line after, I say, but that's still my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he did all this wild shit, even though we went through all this wild shit, he did this, he did this, he did this, he even did this, but that's still my brother, right?
Right.
So it isn't as much about, about that incident and how it and who was involved. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't targeted. I didn't target him.
Right.
And it wasn't. I don't see how it being taken as a diss. I honestly don't understand it. You dig? But at the end of the day, I've always been taught that if I know I didn't have any ill intent, and I know that I didn't like intentionally set out to do anything that should cause any discomfort to someone, and if they kind of get a negative vibe or get emotional in some kind of way, just have some negative thoughts about it, that ain't really nothing for me to get involved with.
Right. Because it wasn't your intention, and we all know the internet. Literally, I just saw you, and the internet can take something and blow it up. So it could just all be misconstrued and taken out of context.
I mean, it's definitely being sensationalized and taken out of context, and the blogs and the tabloids, I think. And for instance, if he were to hear it come from them without hearing it himself, then, and if he were to allow himself to be kind of like led by their comments, and you know what I'm saying, I mean, I just don't think, I see him as being a lot smarter than that.
Yeah.
I feel like, he's a different kind of individual, a little more savvier than that. But shit, I just got to let the universe deal with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's as big of a deal as people trying to make it out.
All right. Well, I appreciate you even touching on it and giving your thoughts and clarifying as much as possible, because like we said,
sure, man.
you mentioned, things do get sensationalized so quickly. So thank you, T.I. Always.
You know what they say? They say bullshit can make its way around the world before the truth can actually get its shoes on, man. So with that being understood, boy, that Trey the damn truth.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, brother Trey Whisper. Yeah, it's live and direct, you know, right here living in Houston, doing it big, you know, popping the trunk.
You guys need to collaborate.
Man, they're my brother, man. We got so many songs together.
Thank you, T.I. Always a pleasure.
All right, my love. What's going on? What you doing in here, Trey? What the fuck? How you get in here, man? You
They honoring me this year. They honoring me for the work we be doing, brother.
Oh shit, man! Why the fuck they ain't make me a part of that part of the show?
Hopefully they can change, nigga. You tip. Let's make that happen.
Yo, T.I., thanks for your time and energy, brother.
All right, man. Love and respect, bro. I catch
Same
y'all
to you,
later.
homie.